Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 26 of Gaming with Glare. This week, we're going to feature a deck that I've been working on, which is a homebrew of Cutelock. I really like this build, it's a lot of fun, and it is based on Knife Juggler, which is a 3/2 rare card from the Legacy set, which reads after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So the deck revolves around having a lot of cheap minions, and then you play the Knife Juggler, play those cheap minions. Or you play the cheap minions if you never draw the Knife Juggler, and you play stuff like Grim Rally, Power Overwhelming, and Wicked Whispers to buff your board. You also have Ritual of Doom, which destroys a friendly minion, and if you had 5 or more, you summon a 5/5 demon. The deck is a little bit questionable, but I think it has a good shot into Shaman because it's so fast. It's really fast and very consistent. As long as the Shaman doesn't get their really early pop-off turn. I haven't played a lot of games of the deck, and I'm still tinkering with the build. But if you guys like fast games and you want to see this deck in action, stick around. We're gonna do a feature on the list. It's gonna be probably 2 or 3 games. We'll do the outro and I'll send you on your way. Remember that you'll be able to look at the description of the video, or rather, yeah, the description of the video, not in the comments, but in the description of the video, I'll link the code so you guys can copy paste and play the deck to your heart's desire. Without further ado, we're gonna hop into some games. I'm gonna skip over the queue for you guys, so I'll be right back while we're when we're in a game, and hopefully we can get some wins with this Cutelock deck. Alright, so we found a game. We're against a Druid, which I assume is a bad matchup. I haven't played against this deck yet. If it's Zoo Druid, which is not impossible but pretty unlikely, I think we have a better shot, especially with a hand like this with Mortal Coil um, and a couple of cheap minions. But most likely it's not Zoo Druid. It's probably going to be um, alignment of some sort. So we just want to be really fast. I think we keep this. We want the target dummy and the Slither Spear on one. And we can either Mortal Coil a minion we top deck or kill one of his things with the Mortal Coil. So we definitely play both of these. Target dummy protects the Slither Spear, which is good. In theory, he could have coin Lunar Eclipse or coin any of the like 15 removal cards that Druid has. I'm curious what he's going to do here. Sort of save it. It's okay. He's not too concerned. It's probably wise. We have to tap here. These cards don't do too much. I'll play a Desk Imp. Kind of an awkward start. Normally I would have held off on playing the 0/2, but I wanted to be able to protect the 1/3. Was the idea anyway. Just because we didn't know if he was playing aggro, right? He could have been like Beast, and then the 1/1 that transforms into a 1/3 turtle or a 3/1 shark would have killed the minion. That kind of sucks. That tax card is going to be rough. Looks like he has a clear naturalize. Okay. Interesting combo. He gets to increase the cost of the cards we draw and draws us 2 cards. Um, well, that's not good. I have to kill that, right? So we go like this, I think. Just double Mortal Coil to kill it. Kind of hurts, but yeah, this hand's not very good. We got all the buffs and none of the minions that synergize with Knife Juggler, so we're gonna have some trouble here, but that's okay. Um, our win con is he doesn't draw his alignment fast enough. He might not be alignment. He's running Far Watch Post, but all the other cards are alignment cards. We're just going to keep gathering cards. I think that's the best way to go. We've had what die? I believe just the Slither Spear, so we're going to play a Stone Tusk Boar. He's going to kill the 0/1, and then we're going to raise dead on whatever he kills. We don't need the Boar in this matchup. I think it's as good as a 1/1 Smorker as it is with Power Overwhelming and stuff. I think. I could have saved it for the Knife Juggler, but But yeah. Could also played Grim Rally and then raised deaded both of the minions that were in the dead pool. Like kill off the 0/1, buff the 1/1, and put the mech, whatever this card's called, the target dummy and the vicious slither spear in the raised dead. But we can do that this turn, which I think we're going to. Actually going to kill this one off. You raise dead, we play the slither spear. Wait, did I play a desk imp earlier? I did play a desk imp. I messed this up. It's fine. We don't need this slither spear. Hopefully we have plenty of damage. Right, like if we can get this second Grim Rally down and then double PO, we've got like 22 or something. He's got 28. Okay, Guff, he has more than 28 now. I need him not to have like Scale of Onyxia would be the good card for him next turn, I think. Okay, so we tap first. Wisp, Wisp. Grim Rally this. We're gonna hold the POs, I think. Wait, he's probably Reno. I shouldn't have left up the Tiny Fin. He can kill it with a Hungry Crab if he plays Zephyrus. So we win next turn if he doesn't have Reno or Zeph. I think he's a Reno deck. I think I've played against this guy and he was on Reno before. But yeah, he's dead if he doesn't put up a defensive tool or clear the board. Very likely we lose, but this deck is very feast or famine. So when you don't get the good matchup, or you don't draw like Solarium into some insanity on turn 2 or 3, it gets kind of rough. He draws, so he doesn't have Plague, Spreading Plague. Dirty Rat's fine. Cool, we won. Copium. Wait, Moonbeam? He's Mali? I'm so confused. That's game though. Should be game. Is it game? We're definitely doing that. Let me Cobalt first. I could find the yeah, we do this, trade here, and now we win. Yeah, it was lethal before I did the knife juggler thing, but cool. Didn't need to play the last card that I played. I had lethal anyway. That worked well. Alright, so that's game one. We got a dub. And I'm going to probably play 2 more games, see if we can't get a couple more wins, and then send you guys on your way. Alright, so we're looking for another game. These queues have been really quick, so yeah, we already found a game. We're against a Shaman, which is probably big Shaman currently. And we just need to find the Knife Juggler and hit him really hard. I think we mulligan what's not the Wisp. Oh, we found the Knife Juggler. Yeah. I'm going to look for a bunch of zero-costed stuff. Would be the dream here. We'll see. Yeah, this is a good hand. I'm gonna go Kobold on 1, make him think I'm Painlock. Ooh, double Knife Juggler. That's spicy. We need to find a way to get this Ritual of Doom to stick around. Or to be active, I mean. So like, a Raise Dead. Probably gets the Ritual of Doom out on turn 3. Hello. So we go Knife Juggler and end the turn. I want to go second Knife Juggler, and I also want to be able to raise dead on the exact 2 minions I want, which are Kobold and Knife Juggler. This is looking pretty good, unless he has his turn, where he gets a Neptulon on turn 4. That would be bad. Okay, so Knife Juggler, Slither Spear, target dummy, Wisp, and we kill off the Wisp. This is fun. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? This is fun. So raise dead, play a coin, play a Kobold Librarian. Keep in mind it's turn 3 right now. Another Wisp. You don't have enough board space. Dang it. That was fun. It was a cool turn. Now I lose, probably. But if he doesn't have the Ancestor's Call, we could get there. Turn 3. 16 damage dealt, and then 18 damage on board. Okay, Azumad, he lost. That's some scammage right there. This game was a non-game for the opponent. With 18 on board, he's just dead. He needs Lightning Bloom, Ancestral Spirit for free, that's fine. He needs to kill that off. Let's go, dude. That's so sick. It's over lethal, but it's just more fun. Cool. Wow. Alright. That was a good example of how the deck works. So we're 2-0 on this video so far. I'll probably queue one more, and then we will end the video. Okay, so we have so far scammed a game. Game 1 was a lucky win. Game 2 we really high rolled the Shaman. And this is game 3, so I'm hoping we can go 3-0 in the video. That would be really cool for this off-meta Cutelock. But we didn't get the coin, which is bad. I think we chuck Power Overwhelming. And we're just looking for a Knife Juggler. Called my shot. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Okay, so we go Kobold Librarian on 1, pop off on 2. Hopefully. If we top deck another 0 cost, man, we have the Ritual of Doom with Knife Juggler on turn 2. He wind chills. Okay, that's good. That's better than Geyser. If you had the Geyser, I'd be in trouble. Fundraise dead. So we go. I honestly might tap here. I'm gonna tap here. Gives him less information and sets up to have the Ritual of Doom next turn. If I go in with a Knife Juggler here and play 2 minions, like, it's just not great. If we find an, oh no, we can raise dead on that. Yeah. If we find a 0 cost, we have Ritual of Doom, which is pretty cool. And then we can raise dead and continue the pop off. I think it's worth playing Solarium here. Worst case is we hit a Knife Juggler or no 0 costed things, but these were going to be the 3 top decks anyway, so it's fine. So Slither Spear. I think we just chill there. It kind of sucks. Like, I wanted to do more, but these 2 cards aren't very good. I think that's it. That was a low roll. That's okay. We would have top decked those 3 cards, so Solarium there was fine. Ancestor's Call is a bit sketch for us. Okay, so he hits the Knife Juggler and the Yasiraj. That's bad. Our pings aren't going to do enough now. We're going to try, though. Maybe we get there. Okay, Murloc Tiny Fin. Just play all the cards, play the taunt minion. We're going to try to kill the 10-8 once we get all this stuff down. We might actually be able to, surprisingly. So we want to raise dead on Kobold Librarian, and I don't know what else is in there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're just gonna Wicked Whispers, or our Ritual of Doom, I mean. Makes board space, or not board space, but it pings an extra time. Buffs the 2/3. I'm gonna play Raise Dead. Okay, yeah, it was just Kobold and Snow Flipper, it looks like. And then play top, see what happens. Power Overwhelming. Okay, we're gonna play the Boar. Cool, we hit. Cool. That was a scuffed full clear, but it was a full clear. What I should have done is I should have PO'd the, I think it was a 3-3, whatever we ended up, yeah, the Vicious Slither Spear. I should have PO'd that and cleared. But I panicked at the end of that turn. That was a really hard turn. So we have 5 damage. He's overloaded. I don't know why he runs that card. Doesn't go in the deck, but people run it, I think. We're just going to go as wide as we can. Hope he doesn't have the second Lightning Storm, ideally. Second Kobold. We're looking for the other Ritual of Doom. Vicious Slither Spear is good too. We played that. Ping the 2-1. Draw a target dummy. That's good. I think I'm going to play this out just to get as much damage in as I can. If he doesn't have the answer here, we have 14 damage on board. If he plays Lightning Storm, I probably concede. But he only has 3 mana, so he can't do his actually insane stuff. Cool. He got a taunt though, that's bad. We tap for sure. We're only on 10 health, which is a little bit scuffed, but it's fine. Grim Rally the 1-1. Buff the board, and then we trade this. And we have 13, so we can push an additional 5 if we play PO because of the Slither Spear. We don't have any more raised dead, so there's no more charge damage. Kind of like that line. Do I care about this taunt? I do actually care about the taunt. I'm going to kill off the Kobold here. Kind of hurts, but it gets him low enough that he's dead to our current board. Plus I could get, I don't know, Knife Juggler and a bunch of 1-drops or something. We don't have Solarium left, so this is kind of our last hurrah. He needs to clear this 4-4 or he's dead. Don't hit the taunt. Nice. I mean, it's a 1-1, so it's kind of scuffed, but we need to hit. No, dude. I needed to hit the Mortal Coil. That would have been the win, probably. Alright, so we're going to play 1 Snow Flipper here and then go face. He'll have maybe like a Mortal Coil or something. If I'd played the other more like Tiny Fin, I was playing into the top deck Wicked Whispers. This play plays into the top deck Knife Juggler. I don't know. A weird play. Plays Hex in his deck. Mortal Coil, we can kill off the 1-1. Perfect. Now we tap, looking for the Knife Juggler, we find Whispers. Okay. So if I'd played all the cards out, I would have won last turn, but we just do this and we say that we get to deal 2 more damage. This game was close, like multiple turns close. We beat a Yasiraj on turn like 3. This game was fun, dude. Even though it like might not be a win, it was still fun. Okay, he gets to attack with the hands, so he's dead unless he has healing. Lightning Bloom into, what's his play? Ancestor Skull, so he gets more hands. That's ridiculous. Honestly, that's absurd. Oh well. We have no outs. Knife Juggler into tap into it goes face. We lost our 3rd match. You can see why the deck has a good chance into Shaman though. We did have the win against Shaman in game 2, and then game 3 was just this happened. Right, we let him go too deep into his deck, and we lost. So, moral of the story: try to win fast. I think I misplayed the turn when I could have kept the Knife Juggler alive. I would have gotten a couple more damage in, but I didn't see the line quickly enough, and APM failed. So yeah, we're 2-1. Deck's not meta. It's not off meta. It's sort of off meta, but I find it really fun, and I hope you guys did too. I'm gonna do an outro to the video, so I'm gonna pause here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as promised, I'm just going to do a quick outro, talk about the cards that worked, what didn't work, and what I might be changing going forward if I continue to play this deck. So what's worked, I think having the 10 zero drops works really well with a deck like this. I think that's pretty important. I think at the very least you'd want 8. Knife Juggler carried the games that we won. Vicious Slither Spear was pretty good in both of the games where we drew it. I believe we only drew it in 2 of the games. But it felt really good, having a 1 mana 4/3 or whatever, and then you can buff it with Whispers, buff it with Grim Rally, buff it with Power Overwhelming. We have a lot of spells in the deck for the Slither Spear. So that felt really good. That was a card I wasn't sure about. The Stone Tusk Boar felt pretty bad in all the matchups we played it in. Kind of just felt like a scuffed Broomstick, but and actually maybe I want to put Broomstick in over the Boar, but I think there's matchups where I need to have that burn, right? That 9 damage with Stone Tusk into PO or whatever it ends up being, like that cheap extra damage. I think I don't want to run Soulfire because there's a lot of cards that I don't want to discard, although that could be an option instead of the Boar. I'd probably cut Power Overwhelming and Boar because those are sort of a package. Yeah, that's the deck. I think it's a fun one. It is not gonna be a deck you climb with in Legend very much. I don't think it gets punished by too much, as we saw with the game against the Shaman, the second Shaman, where we lost to 2 Neptulons and just couldn't do anything. Right, we got him low, like we could have maybe won, but um, I think if you're not playing perfectly and not yeah, basically I misplayed is what happened. That turn on like turn 3 when I didn't keep the Knife Juggler alive, and I think I could have. I would have had the damage, but yeah, the Neptulon on 7 or 8, I think it was, the double Neptulon on 8 ended up killing us. The thing is, they can get Neptulon on turn 4 or turn 1 even, right? And then you just can't win. So this is not like a meta deck. It's really fun though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you get notified when I post new content, and ring the bell so you get notified. Duh, that was sort of I confused myself there, but you want to make sure you're alerted and that you're subscribed to my channel. And then if you want to see more of my content, I'm live on Twitch every night at 10 p.m. East Coast US, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later, and I usually stream for about 4 hours. So it's twitch.tv/glare. My Twitter, where I post a lot of my deck ideas, is twitter.com/glare_hs. And obviously, if you found this video, you know I'm on YouTube. You know I do my weekly Gaming with Glare series, and that this is episode 26. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode of Gaming with Glare.